What the fuck is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Cancer for July 2020 for the most positive, exciting thing that's going to be happening to you in the month of July 2020. Like always, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate with you, you can find all the information for how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, Cancer, I've already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you like always, so let's get right into it. We got the King of Coins reversed. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups. So now keep in mind, I can only read this in a positive way, and this is not the best card to get when it is reversed. But by the narrative that I'm going off of, I'm going to explain to you what this King means upside down so I can kind of pave the way for why it's not a bad thing right now. The King of Coins in his upright would be somebody that is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not have to be to display earth sign attributes. He would be somebody that is very, very high in mindset. He is physically older and more mature than most. He is somebody that, as you have a page, they are messengers. Knights are travelers. They are on their way to a journey to get to something. And the King is in that power. He has gotten what the knight has sought out, and he is doing so with leadership and authority. He's doing this very stubbornly. He is stubborn, but he's incredibly, insanely grounded, practical. He is rational. He is down to earth. He is somebody that really understands how to make. He knows how to work with money. He knows how to be stable emotionally, prosperity-wise, and he really knows how to lead. He would be a good leader. And he also knows that his time is not relevant to anybody else's subjective term of time, or objective term of time, rather. Everything is subjective to him. He understands that, it might have taken his best friend like 10 years to get everything that he ever wanted, like a dream house, a dream girl, whatever. And it might take him 30 or 40 years, and he's completely okay with that because he understands that his timeline is subjective to him. And you can't be basically judging yourself off of what other people get because it's not the same story. But when he is reversed, it basically says that he is... It doesn't mean that he's a page, or it doesn't mean that he's a knight, but it means that it would appear that he has lost some of it. He doesn't actually lose his power, but he kind of needs to fix his crown, that kind of energy. He's in that kind of position where he might have been going through something, or he might have been showing signs that are not of his attribute because he basically dropped the ball. That's the biggest energy that I feel with this, is that he dropped the ball. And to you, it would have felt like something that he probably was connected to you in some way that was emotional, probably in some way. It might have been a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could have been a father. It could have been a husband. It could have been a boyfriend or somebody that was a childhood friend. It doesn't matter who this person was. You had emotional ties to them, and they would be marked by the return. And I know that's kind of a spoiler. I meant to jump into this card first, but it's basically saying that things happened in cycles and seasons for a reason. Essentially, the reason why this person kind of fell out of your life and is now making a return is because I feel like he learned the lessons that he was supposed to learn. And sometimes in life, I know this is insane and it's crazy and people don't understand it, but everything happens for a reason. And sometimes we aren't meant to be with somebody for a certain amount of time. Like, let's say that I have a boyfriend and I've been with him 2 years and then we break up. It's possible that he could come back into my life and then we could be together for the rest of our lives. It's very possible. It's saying to me that I feel like he went through some sort of period of change, or you did, or the both of you did. And I feel like there was some sort of change that happened. I think that you allowed it to happen over time. I think it became easier to accept, and I think that you kind of might have known that this person was supposed to be in your life, like intuitively. I think that you felt that even though this person stumbled and they dropped the ball and they kind of essentially fell out of your life, I think that you knew that it was only a matter of time before this person came back around, because that's definitely what I'm seeing here. They're offering you emotion, they're coming back, it's a blast from the past type of card, and this is insanely good shit. Like, all of them are going to be good shit, but to me, this kind of reads to me specifically that I feel like the two of you weren't ever really, I don't want to say that you weren't ever supposed to be apart, but I think that the time apart was supposed to help you become stronger when the comeback turns around. When he comes back in, I feel like it's going to be stronger. Can I please have a card to clarify if that is true or not so I don't shoot myself in the foot? Yeah. Yep. So this is a legal card of justice, of karma. This represents if you do good in the eye of society, good things will happen to you. If you pay your car tickets on time, your car fines, whatever, your parking fines, you won't get fucking not what's the word, impounded. Your car won't get impounded if you do the right thing. If you do good by people, if you show people that you are a good person, they will treat you as good and kind. You know, the right people will, not everybody. But this is saying that things are going to be restored. There's going to be a balance had to this, and yes, this is going to be something that I do feel works out, and it's going to be. For some of you, there's a potential that this could be a legal matter where it's working together with somebody like a mommy baby daddy kind of mommy daddy kind of baby energy. But it doesn't have to be like that. This is just for a very, very small amount of you. But for the most part, I think that this is something that is going to be worked upon. It's going to be fair. It's going to be rational. It's going to be something that I feel like was in the works to be in fruition now. I think it's something that it's going to feel fair to you. Like, yes, I expected this to happen. I kind of knew that this was going to turn around for the better. And that's definitely what I see here. This is really good shit for you, Cancer. I'm so glad to read it for you. I love you, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.